Hello, welcome to yet another pen talk. I'm really in a creative, motivated mood, so in rummaging through my pen drawers I came across this pen, did some research, and was impressed. I believe this pen was probably purchased during my trips over to Europe, probably in the late 1980s, 1990s, not really certain. It's by a well-known, long-established German pen manufacturer, Rotring. The Core was probably one of their most unusual pens that they've ever produced. This one is the Core Ceridium. They made a number of these pens in multiple different colors. So let's take a look at this unique pen. It certainly doesn't look like anything else that I've ever seen or written with. Very high-tech, futuristic look to it. Probably similar of what people may have thought about it, you know, kind of a Star Wars, Star Trek-y type of feel to it. Very substantially made. This is the most substantial clip I've ever seen on a pen. Interesting, the little top here with hex in it. Might be something you do to remove for the clip, but this clip is certainly very substantial, and with the ribbing would be very secure in your pocket. There's a lot of writing on the barrel. Not really certain what it means other than just of interest. There's observation windows so you can see the level of ink, and some more writing. Again, not really sure what forced reserve means. Germany. So this was obviously produced after the Berlin Wall was down. Taking off the cap, one doesn't stop being surprised by what you see. This is a very unique section. We'll see how easy it is to have you see that with the background. The nib is also unique. The feed system looks interesting. Everything seems to be kind of out of proportion. This is an XL, which is extra large, I would guess. It looks to be on the broad side, not really broad, but somewhat in that range. The ribbing on the section, the top part of it being clear like that, it's just very different. In the hand, though, it actually feels okay. The positioning of the fingers in the nib is different than you might expect with other pens, so when we get into the writing, we might see how that impacts it. It is postable. There's a secure click when it is posted. And surprisingly, even though the cap is 50% of the weight of the pen, which is about 15 grams, the whole pen's a little bit under 30, it's balanced. It works. So, that's it for the review, and we'll look at the writing next. This is interesting for a whole different matter from other pens that I've enjoyed, which have a little bit more artistic appeal. This one is certainly high-tech, industrial, pseudo-functional. Be hard to look at this from a German engineering perspective, but I'm certain they had fun designing this pen. It came in multiple colors. I'll try to show some of those examples. With the pen came some literature in tune with the design of the pen. It talks about the ultra arrest clip. Not certain what the design is supposed to show there. And it's the force reserve. Again, not certain what the design there is for. Showing the interesting way that it's an easy right axis. A right-on system, kind of a ploy on some words there, and shows you the different filling mechanisms. And this also came in different modes, ballpoint and pencil and rollerball. On the other side shows a list of places to take it for service. As you can see, they were very international, and this was in many places around the world. So that's it for the instructional manual. For comparison, I thought we'd look at one of the more popular Rotring pen models. This is the 600. This is feels like it's made from a block of steel. It's kind of, they did a lot of technical writing instruments, so I think they carried on that design in a fountain pen. You know, you have the knurled end here, no real function to it, but it matches the knurled end at the top. This slides, you could say what nib was in there. There's a fine in here now. Uncapping it, you see there's a nice knurled section and a plain fine steel nib. This writes well. This was a daily writer that I used for many months when I first collected it, and now it's in my archives. For a writing sample, let's see how this bad boy performs, trying to do the function it was hopefully designed to do. Uncap it. It's an unscrew. It's a very tight fit. It feels like you're forcing it, but it works fine. Standard piston converter. So we'll put it all the way down to the bottom. The ink, you may recognize the bottle, but it's actually full of Noodler's Bulletproof Black. Comes in a big 3-ounce bottle, and it's just harder to get the ink out, so I transferred some of it, which was less than half of it, into this bottle, and I'm using this to fill pens with. So we'll insert the nib into it. We'll withdraw the converter. I'm not going to use a lot of ink, so hopefully that'll suffice for our writing sample. Now it's all cleaned off. Needless to say, with this configuration, it's not the easiest pen to clean. We'll cap the ink, reassemble the pen. Nice solid connection. We'll come to writing. We're going to start this unposted. So this is the Rotring Core pen. The nib is really, really nice. I'm impressed. It's very smooth. Lays down a nice patch of ink. Noodler's Bulletproof Black generally dries pretty quick, as you can see from the writing above, but that patch there lasted for a while. There's no flex at all to this nib, but it is so smooth. It is a pleasure to write with. So hopefully you enjoyed this look at a very unique pen. If you're interested in them, occasionally they do show up on eBay for, I've seen them for like 25 bucks, which is what they probably cost new. So thank you for watching. We reached the end of this video, but hopefully you continue to enjoy your writing experiences. Ciao.